Probably write and read.
I'd still play video games.
Couldn't use.
You can't watch TV. You can't use the internet or watch TV, so.
Yeah, play a lot of handheld things.
Alright, that one. What was your favorite cartoon?
Oh. It's not very special when I can get here another way.
Yeah, really.
Like pretty much everything that aired on Toonami, I really, really, really liked. But there's, I feel like there's a giant difference between a cartoon and anime. Like, even though I know they are kind of the same thing, but
Yeah.
cartoons are usually aimed towards younger audiences. So, I guess probably Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Mine was probably Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That was a good one too. Wow, I have no idea. I've officially lapped this at least 3 or 4 times now.
I don't even know how you can get back to where you were. Whenever... Because there was still like that one area you didn't go into. Whenever we're at the ruins or something like that.
You mean, as if I go to my house and then...
No. It's the one way through Impa's paths. That gets you to the other ice place.
The one where we drop down?
Yes?
Because the other way was this tunic and stuff.
Yeah, but there was a different path. Yeah, you didn't... In that room, you didn't go into the door. You just jumped down.
No, I went to the door
Oh.
because you told me to jump down, and I said no, and I went through the door.
Oh, I said I know what happens when you jump down, but... I could have sworn there was someplace there that you didn't go. What is one thing you would change about yourself?
Pretty much anxiety problems.
I would get rid of my PCOS. So that way I can lose weight. Like a normal person. Would you rather be homeless for a year or be in jail for a year?
Homeless. Straight up, I'd rather be homeless.
Yeah, I'd probably be homeless as well. Have you ever been to the emergency room? What for?
Tons of times.
Yeah, it's a weird question.
Yeah, it is. I don't know anybody who's never been to the emergency room. I've had, what's that thing that people usually accidentally correlate with you being really, really cold? Pneumonia.
Mm.
And I had that when I was really young. I never did go through this horror.
That might be what I was thinking of.
I figured.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's countless emergency room trips.
Yeah, same here. Like, the most recent one was when I had that pain that was making me... that hurt so bad I was vomiting. I know the one time... again, another example of why I was not named Grace when I was younger. I was just a toddler. And I guess I was playing with a ball or a balloon or something. And it rolled under the coffee table. And so I bent down to get it. And I just kind of kept going and smacked my head against the table. And it left like a huge goose egg. And so my parents took me to the hospital. They took me to the ER. I got treated. We get home. And I start to go again to get it. And of course I start falling. And the doctor had said, to kind of protect my head. And so my mom, in an effort to save me from falling on my head, grabbed me by the arm and yanked me back and popped my shoulder out of its socket. It might have been my elbow she popped out, but she popped one of those out of its socket. Yeah, we've done a lot of these.
Have we run out of conversations?
Yeah, for the most part. Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and good looking? Yeah, did you go through that door?
Yeah, this was a heart container. Well, wait, that was just junk.
Okay.
But I think it was a heart piece there too. I suppose I'd rather be poor. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so. I don't know. Do you prefer talking over the phone or face to face?
Face to face.
Me too. I love how these are supposed to be conversation starters. So we're supposed to have like full conversations on these.
Yep, and we've pretty much worn them all out.
Yeah. Because we're not having a conversation, we're just...
Kind of answering them.
Yeah. If you're stuck on a desert island, what would you want to have with you?
A shotgun. And a grill. And a power source. With the power outlet. And a really, really good chef. Is it a limit?
It just says, what would you want to have with you?
Okay, so a giant beach house. An entire community.
This is starting to sound less and less... Hey, we haven't been here yet.
Nope.
This is starting to sound less and less like a deserted island.
It's not my fault. You should do a word generator, and then we'll talk about the word.
So do essentially what you're doing for your Pokemon.
Yep.
By the way, whatever happened to that?
Well, technically I lost, but
Did you?
yeah, because Mew leveled up pretty early on accident, and that was one of our stipulations, was Mew could never level up. Well, he was my last Pokemon, and I was trying to get him to just die, but the only move he had was like Pound and Transform.
Oh, well
So
then.
just out of... It's one of those situations where he couldn't lose. So I'd transform, and the opponent only had attacking moves.
Of course.
Yeah. But Lured never even started his, so...
So it's a draw?
No, it's a... If he accidentally levels Mew before he gets to, I think, the first fight with Blue. Well, not the first one, but the one in Cerulean City. What's this? Ooh.
Yay!
And what's this? No. Red Flashing Floor connects to 4 different places.
I think they're talking about the Empas.
Yeah. Well, I know 2 places it connects to.
That's true.
Do you remember the pattern for this?
Didn't you write it down?
That was long before I was writing stuff down.
It was in... We saw it in the thing here. I could have sworn you wrote it down.
Oh. I didn't think that was for this.
That's what it was in the other world.
Oh, you know what? It probably was.